everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be having a jumping lesson with my horse Roxy and my instructor. I'm a bit nervous for today because I haven't ridden Roxy for a little while since the show video that you might have seen, but without any further ado, let's go and have my jumping lesson. Very luckily for me, we arrived at the yard 30 minutes early, because if we hadn't, we would be 30 minutes late, because my horse Roxy was an absolute pest today. She thought she knew something exciting was going on, and she ran away to her heart's content until I finally managed to catch her from the field. And yes, it took me about half an hour. She is fast, she's a horse. Then I got her groomed and ready, and then it was time to take her into the trailer. Here I've sped it up so you can see what she was doing on the way, and not in like super slow motion. What's that little red button? Maybe you guys should follow it. Anyway, this is what we were doing. Well, this is what she was doing on the way. I was very excited for today's lesson, probably because I needed it, but also because it was with my favourite instructor, and I hadn't had a lesson with her for a very long time, so I got tacked up, warmed up, mounted and stuff, and then it was time to start jumping. Yes, this was a jumping lesson. I lied before. I have ridden her since the show vlog. Once or twice. I rode her the day before this, but I haven't jumped her since the show vlog is what I really meant. So we got off to a really good start to the lesson. Rox was being really good, taking care of me, approached all the fences really, really nicely. But of course, later on, all hell broke loose. So if you're wondering what happened in the clip that's coming on in just a second, right here, how I fell off, she approached the jump kind of wonky. She had like, we were supposed to be doing it on, we were counting our strides, and she did it on the wrong stride, so I tumbled down. Probably because I was making a joke with my instructor and not paying attention. But then Roxy decided to run off. Absolutely miles away, so that was brilliant. Don't worry, she did come back, but she was like, yeah, she ran really far away, and I got up, went to go grab her again. Of course, I got back on, guys, although we were kind of supposed to be ending our lesson around that time anyway, so I just walked for a little bit after that. Okay everyone, so you just saw what happened in my jumping lesson. I do believe I explained what happened and why I fell off and stuff. I have some bad news, guys. I have broken my arm. Just kidding, I wouldn't be able to talk if I was, breaking my arm. I'd be in hospital. I'm just kidding, I didn't actually break my arm. I'm just joking, guys. That was hilarious. Okay, anyway, it's time for some of my sisters to have lessons with the same instructors now. Don't be fooled. That was not the only fall of today. Yes, there's going to be another fall, so you've got lots to continue watching for. So, without any further ado, I feel like I like that saying. Anyway, go and watch my sisters have their cute little lessons.
Hello everybody, my name is Lucy, and I'm a bit nervous to be doing this because I'm quite a shy person in real life, but my mum said that I wouldn't be doing my face on camera, so here I am. I'm voiceovering the lesson I had today with my pony Chance. You might be able to see there's a little corner that he was quite spooky at, but we had a good warm-up, and then we went and started to get jumping. Things got a little bit out of hand today, but you'll see more about that later. So, started off, he was just really spicy today. I don't really know why. It's not like we hadn't done anything the day before or anything. He was knocking quite a couple of the jumps, and if not, he was charging through me with them. I felt like I was pulling back on the reins a lot, like I was constantly pulling back on them. It was a bit of a fight, and then obviously I fell off and he ran out through the arena fence, which wasn't good. He completely ran out of sight and I was really scared and I tried to find him. I was worried that he could have gone onto the main road. We spent a lot of time looking for him, but we didn't see where he went because we were all very focused on me because I'm only 8 years old and my family was very worried about how I might have suffered in the fall. I wasn't too badly hurt, but I was more worried about Chance, and we actually didn't find him for a really long time. We went out searching for him pretty much everywhere, and we just couldn't find him. And then I went out searching for him again in the dark, and I found him. I still hadn't changed from my riding clothes. He really, really scared me that night. So I found him, and there was just this part that he did not want to go down. He was just too afraid of it. He really didn't want to go down there. And I was scared too. So it didn't really help, but I took him eventually. He was a really good boy after that, and he came down. I think he'd been quite scared. He managed to get himself stuck in a place where he didn't want to go down. He was lost. It was dark. He hadn't had dinner. He was cold. So I rode him back as fast as I could. You can see there I actually just passed the house, and I could hear my brothers and sisters shouting at me from inside. They're like, "Oh my gosh, you found him." Well, everybody, that was our crazy, crazy day of lessons. We had not one, but 2 falls, and not one, but 2 runaways. That was insane. But yeah, hopefully our next lesson and our next video does not go anything like this, although we will have to see. Thank you to everybody who supported our channel during the 1-week challenge. We had a challenge to do a video a day for a week, and this was the final one. So thank you all for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in our next video. Bye!
Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to